Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about emotional control tools, part 2.
So, like I said in part one, we're going to be using the hand. And if you're angry, that really takes control and really fast. So, you know, anger is a good thing. We need to be able to get angry to respond when somebody threatens us. We either need to get angry or we need to be able to run or we need to be able to freeze. Those are the three possibilities. But getting rid of that emotional charge that happens when we get angry is really important. Animals will shake after they've frozen in place or even after they've run from, when a deer runs from a wolf and gets away. It's got this big emotional charge, but it works through it by shaking. And that's why animals stay in place, is because other animals see motion. And so anger on the hand would be the little finger. And so if you use 2 or 3 fingers from the other hand to gently pull the finger down, you will reduce your anger. But before we do that, think of something you're angry about. Give it a number between 1 and 10, 1 being almost nothing, and 10 being as bad as you can imagine. So having that number, let's now then just gently pull down on the little finger. And if I was doing this therapeutically, I'd have them close their eyes and take a deep breath and let it out with a big sigh. And I'd do that 3 times. And I'd let them have their eye movement if they wanted to. But for our purposes, you can just pull down the little finger anytime, anywhere. You can use the steering wheel to pull it down if you need to in the car because you got angry at somebody else. So this will dissipate anger. Sometimes it all goes away, but usually we have more than one emotion at any one time. So we'll stop pulling that and ask yourself, what is my number now? First impression, and you'll notice almost always that the anger goes from up here to somewhere lower on the scale and maybe right off the scale, and you can't even find it anymore. And that's the purpose of this, and oftentimes people will be working with a very big emotion and it'll completely go away and they'll say, I wonder what I was working on. So that's part of the reason you, in advance, figure out what the intensity is. Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah, you're most welcome. And I tried this exercise myself, and it truly does wonder. So I'm a client as well, so I get it.